thing, I think, the key to really finding these fish is timing. Like I said before, Halloween is the benchmark. These fish will come in. They need rain. A lot of these tributaries, if they're not really big waters like the Genesee, the Niagara, Salmon River, they're going to need water in these smaller creeks. And with the weather patterns that we have, they don't start to really change to a northwest-north type rain event for the southern shore Lake Ontario until around Halloween. So I tell folks to really watch the weather, watch the rain, because every time it rains, it pulses the creek levels up, and these fish come in. Yesterday, we had some rain. The night before, I was on some small tributaries checking in here in Lake Ontario by my house, where there were very few to maybe no fish in these smaller trips. There were fish there yesterday, and quite large, big spawners were in and moving up the creek, maybe about halfway maybe halfway up the creek, I guess, not fully all the way filled, but they're sliding into the lower sections. So it's the beginnings of things here. In terms of water quality, I tend to like to fish these fish. I'll fish them in anything: gin clear, transparent, translucent water, lightly stained or turbid water, even muddy water to some degree. And of course, I change my fly selection in those conditions as well to match the water qualities in some respects. So these fish, when they come in early, I kind of liken it to going to the high school prom. You go to the high school prom and you've got one thing in your mind: it's your date and your dance, and maybe whatever else happens after the dance. So these fish come into the creek and they have one thing on their mind: it's the high school prom, right? They want to dance. So the first two weeks after Halloween, there'll be a lot of fish around. Getting them to bite is a challenge because they kind of put on this lockjaw event, where they're spawning. It takes a lot of energy to spawn. They don't eat. They don't want to eat. They use all their energy to not eat, chase baits, or flies, or whatever it might be, but to actually spawn. You'll catch fish, but the numbers will be a little less. So know that going in. Expect that going in. You'll get a lot of fish that'll look at the fly. They'll swim after it. But they won't take it. They might push it out of the nest or the red, but they're not going to pick it up. That's not to say don't go fishing. Go, practice, learn your creek, learn your structure, your water spaces, your holding places where these fish are. But at the end of the day, if you get one or two, that's awesome early on. But that'll change quickly. By mid-November, they're off the spawn. They've got the feed bag on. They're hungry. They've been spending all their time not eating and spawning, so now they get really voracious.